Hello everyone and welcome to Ninja Gaiden. Why am I doing this? Just randomly? Honestly, I don't even know myself. Like I've been playing a lot of just regular Ninja Gaiden for some reason on NES and I decided why not, record it. I'm actually trying to get some speedrunning techniques down. But also, I realized that I haven't actually ever really beaten this game before, or maybe I've beaten the game once, I don't remember. But this game is actually really difficult. So I'm gonna try, and we're gonna see how it goes. But generally, I don't expect to do too well, coupled with the fact that I actually just woke up maybe 10 minutes ago. So this will be pretty great. It'll degenerate into something pretty terrible pretty fast, I can only assume. But we'll see how much muscle memory takes over here. So far, I'm actually doing pretty okay. Pretty okay, but if you haven't played Ninja Gaiden, any kind of Ninja Gaiden game before, it's actually probably one of the most difficult games you'll ever play in your life. Even more so with the newer ones for, like, this generation of consoles. But still, on the NES version, it's regarded highly as a very, very difficult, very difficult platformer. Probably one of the most difficult platformers, like, ever. It's pretty crazy. I'm not doing this with a controller. I'm on an emulator, and I'm doing this with a keyboard, so I won't be able to do everything that I want to be able to do in this game. So this run isn't going to be very optimized at all. And we have cutscenes here, which is great. This is like the first, actual like cutscenes. I don't think it was the first, but it's very, it's very different for something like, in the NES era of stuff. Which is fantastic. So I'm going to leave these cutscenes in just because I usually never watch them whenever I do my runs. Whenever I'm practicing or whatever. I usually try to do things as fast as possible. But, we will see. Huh. Not really. I mean, you are alive. Oh, great. So now we have to escape. She's given us the statue, whoever she may be. And it's time to go! Now, the thing with Ninja Gaiden, or at least with this game, is that there are 6 stages. Well, 6 actual stages, and then each stage is comprised of 3 to 5 like acts within the stage, and then there's usually a boss fight on the last act of the stage. So it's pretty crazy. Ninja Gaiden was actually pretty revolutionary, at the time when it came out, just because it did something different. Like with the platforming, now you have, oh my god, I don't even know how I got out of that. Because you have climbing, and then you have, scaling of walls, and then jumping back and forth between walls and stuff like that. Now, what makes this game really tough is the rate of enemy spawn, just because, oh shit, I almost fell into the pit back there. Enemy spawn, the fact that when you get hit by enemies, you get knocked way the hell backwards. Oh shit. Uh-oh. Oh. Nope, couldn't get myself back up. If I had a controller, I might have been able to do that, but it's actually really tough, so there we go. That was better. Gonna take the hit, get that guy, jump over that dude. It's really interesting, like, Ninja Gaiden isn't as random as a lot of people would say that it is. It's really about just learning the mechanics of the game and then also learning how to control a lot of ways that the enemy spawns. There we go. There we go. Haha! That is what I wanted. There we go. But yeah, it's a lot about controlling enemy spawn and just knowing like where things are going to appear. Even when you know that though, sometimes that it doesn't really even matter because the game is so random sometimes. Well, not at times, but you know, sometimes you get caught in a really bad pattern because you get hit with an enemy or you're like, you know, a frame too late on something or you're framed too early or you just mistime things. So it's very like for an NES title, it's very technical. It's a lot more technical than you would think. Oh shit. I got my positioning wrong there, but we still won anyway. Still won anyway, which is great. There's actually this weird technique that I'm going to try and use. Apparently, it's better utilized on a controller, which it's probably not going to work as well as I want it to on a keyboard and mouse. So you're probably going to hear me mashing on some buttons, you know, in a couple stages or so. And there's actually this technique that I've learned from speedrunners, from watching speedrunners, namely Sinister1. I'm going to try and remember to put his channel, or at least the video that I would like to reference, in the description of this particular series, because it's what I'm using to learn certain techniques for stuff. But there is this mashing technique where you have to grip the controller in a really weird way. And when you jump, you have to press down and the // button in kind of a weird fashion. And what that does, if you get it right, allows you to slash more than once. It kind of lets you bypass the cooldown on the / animation, so you can slash like 4 to 5 times in the air before you hit the ground. So it's actually really useful for the final boss and boss number 4, the boss of stage 4. If you're fast enough, you can kill the boss of stage 4 before it ever has a chance to do anything. And it's very, very useful for the boss, the final boss in stage 6. So it's really hard to do on the keyboard. I've gotten it a little bit, but I don't think I have anywhere near the consistency that you would have on a controller. Plus, I haven't really had a chance to practice it a lot because you're also on a timer, and so there's only so much time you can waste. It's pretty interesting stuff, but it's really good game. Like I said, the NES, you know, for a game that's really simple, there's a lot of little intricacies to it, and it's very, very cool. Very cool. So this guy, the Smith dude, is now talking about the light and the shadow statues and how they should never be together, because if they're together, they'll summon like demons or some crap. And when we were talking, some ninja just swooped in and took it because we were caught off guard from talking. I don't know what the hell that's even about, but need to get that there. Oh man, no. I got that at the totally wrong time. That is useful, but there we go. Oh my god. Okay. One thing about birds, if you saw that, the birds took away 3 of my health. The birds are actually the most lethal creature in this game, the most lethal enemy, because they do 3 damage, and that is more than any normal enemy, any kind of bullets, any kind of technique, and or damage from bosses. Like, can you imagine that even bosses do less than birds? It's kind of ridiculous. Keeping with the NES tradition, kind of a nonchalant type of enemy, being the most difficult enemy in the game of Ninja Gaiden. You wouldn't think so, but it is totally a thing, so. Now, I have died a little bit, and if it seems like I'm making, you know, certain parts of this look really easy and fluid, well, I mean, it's like I said, I've been practicing a little bit. The only stages that really get me, that you'll probably see me try multiple times, will be stage 5 and stage 6. Just because there's so much that happens, and they just kind of throw everything at you at that point. Yeah, I know on one of the marathon streams for that Speed Demos Archive, and oh shit, I'm already fucking this up. Oh, damn it. That Speed Demos Archive and Speedruns Live talked about in one of their oh shit. Hey, got him. Is that, oh, what was I even talking about? I was concentrating on the boss like so much. I don't know. I just forgot. I forgot what I was talking about, you know. Great. Awesome. I don't know. Ugh. Oh, looks like he's about to bite it. So, essentially, what I get from this is that if you were watching that cutscene at the beginning, is that my father was battling some ninja, some random ninja that was, I don't know if it was a rival clan, or if they were trying to take over with a demon statue, or if they found out some backstory to that, but they fought. Ryu's father lost, and so Ryu sets out on a journey to find him. We head to, presumably, America, where part of the syndicate is. We go there, we defeat the guy. That leads us to some weird prison thing. We get, or that leads us to that one, look at that one girl. She shoots us, luckily doesn't kill us. Gives us a statue. Then we head out of the prison, which happens to be somewhere in probably, you know, like bumfuck Egypt or something. I have no idea. The desert. Some kind of ruins or whatever. So we go there, defeat the guy that's heading up that part of the syndicate. With demon statue in hand, head over to our father's friend, that Smith guy. We talk to him, and then a ninja takes the shadow statue that we had, or whatever, the dark statue, and makes off with it as a distraction so that they could come in and kill the Smith guy, take his statue. And so now we're just like completely screwed, and we have to get the light statue even though we have the shadow statue back. And if they put the two statues together or something, or I don't even know if we got the shadow statue back, but maybe we didn't. Who knows? Head back. He's dead. They took it. Presumably they have both statues. And now, like, the special CIA unit, which I can only assume is where that one woman is from, is like, you need to come with us, and they're like forcing me to do shit for them, I guess. Well, not really, but you know, they are. And then there's this Jackio guy or whatever. He's great. Woo! So I guess we're gonna head off to the temple. Uh-huh. Oh no, we did get the shadow statue back, or dark statue, or whatever. Great. Somehow I feel like we're going to lose it. And it'll be great. Jackio. I like how Ryu's just like, ellipses. Ellipses. So when a black moon shines, you mean the eclipse. Or something, right? Or lunar eclipse. Which is great. Yay! Okay. So if Jackio brings the demon back to life or something, they're gonna get incredible power. Oh, so we were in a bar. That's right, we were in a bar. Huh. That's interesting. The hell are they giving us? Oh, well, I guess not. We're gonna get... So we're being recruited by the CIA. Huh, if I say no, they'll kill me. Right? Oh, look at that. Ominous light is like, we'll kill you. You know we'll kill you. And it's like, really? Okay. Well, I guess we don't have a choice. We have to work for the CIA. Now things are going to get pretty interesting. I don't think I'm going to have too much of a problem with level 4, but level 4 does throw me for a loop sometimes. So we'll see exactly how this will go. Oh, that was close actually. That. No. Here we go. Nope. Ooh, that was a close one. I don't like the fact that the cat enemies can suddenly just turn. Not a fan. Okay, there we go. Got rid of that guy before he could hurl me off. So that wasn't too bad. It could have been done faster. But not horrible. Well, whatever. I'll take the damage, I guess. Now, the interesting thing about cutscenes within the stages themselves, and not at the beginning or the end of a stage, is that you always get a health refill after a cutscene within the level, which is cool because there's no other way to regain your health except health pot here and there. Oh man, I timed that horribly. Okay, this could be terrible. Lure the bat over, get that guy, hit nothing because I'm dumb. Despawn that dude. Get that guy. Oh shit. Well, the damage boost kind of helped. It's not helping that I'm getting hit all the time though. Now, this is where things get kind of bad because of the birds. Shit. Okay. Well, despawn that bird. Now they're... Oh, man. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Nope. No, the birds decided that it wasn't going to be my day. That's alright. That's what they do. That's what they do, ladies and gentlemen. The birds, the most difficult enemy in the game. Or the most lethal enemy in the game. I almost want to think that that's like kind of a joke, but at the same time, no, it's probably not. I'd like to believe so. Oh shit. Why did I even pick that up? I had a better item. I had a better item with me. Well, whatever. We're gonna hope for better luck this time. There we go. Got those. Ah, fuck. I meant to jump. Oh well. Oh, okay, good. Yes, haha. Good luck there. Let's see. There's gonna be nope. Haha. Yes, good. All right. That was a decent 4-2. 4-2 usually goes a lot worse than that, and by decent, I mean look at my health. My health is terrible, but I should have enough to get through at least. Oh shit, that's not what I meant to do. This guy's gonna hit me. Yep. Oh. Damn it, son of a bitch. Come on. Yep. Never mind. I thought I was going to be able to get through that, and I should have been able to, but I kept doing that stupid backwards jump that I can't really control sometimes. I don't like that guy. I don't like that I can grab onto this wall either. There we go. Alright, there we go. That's what I meant to do. That's all I needed to be able to do. Fuck. There we go. And, oh. Well, I have 0 lives. The nice thing about this game, though, Ninja Gaiden, is... Oh, wow. I didn't even mean to do that. I pressed jump, nothing happened. Anyway, the nice thing about Ninja Gaiden is the fact that the deaths here aren't really completely unforgiving. You have unlimited continues, so you can play as much as you want, pretty much until you get really pissed. And then there's that, but